Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to feature some very good Michigan players who made it to the NHL. And this guy, to me, stands out because he might have been the first American drafted in the NHL draft, but he was a little bit overage. But his years in the NHL and the minor leagues was quite interesting as one of the few players in the NHL to American players to eventually play in the WHA within a couple of seasons. Now, Doug Roberts, most people know him playing in Boston, but he was a good player with the California Golden Seals and were a lone all-star representative in the 71 contests. Now, born Douglas William Roberts, a big drink of water, 6'2", 212 pounds, right winger. Played 419 games in the NHL and 140 contests in the WHA between 66 and 77. Now, he played for the California Golden Seals, the Boston Bruins, Detroit Red Wings, and the Whalers in New England after starring for the Michigan State University's hockey squad. His NHL career was comparatively modest, but he did participate again in the 71 NHL All-Star game as the weak sister Seals lone representative at a time where there were very few American players again in the NHL. After retiring from pro hockey, he served as the head coach of the Connecticut College men's ice hockey team from 1980 to 2000. A very, very important tenure for that franchise. He is the brother of the legendary Gordie Roberts and father of David Roberts, both former NHL players. Now, 65 campaign for a lot of people was his best. He was an all WCHA second team and all American for the West AHCA. Now, his first season at Michigan State University, in 23 contests, he had 7 counters in 23 games, 13 points. 64, almost a goal a game pace, 35 points in 22 games, 21 assists. But 65, this is where he opened out. Again, wasn't drafted. 61 points in 29 games, including 28 counters. He saw his first NHL action in 66 with 1 contest for the Red Wings, but played the majority of the season with the Memphis Wings of the CPHL with an impressive 60 points in 71 minutes and penalties, including 20 counters and 70 games. 67, he shared time between Memphis and Detroit. Detroit, he scored his first 3 goals in the NHL in 13 contests. Memphis Wings in 67, 29 points in 57 games, 11 goals, and of course becoming a strong hometown hero. Now 68, more time with the Red Wings, 8, 9, 17, and with Fort Worth of the CPHL, 25 points in 28 games, and an outstanding 13 points in the playoffs, including 5 counters in 13 contests. Now, he wasn't an original Golden Seal, but he pretty well sure has been. Had a really good 3 years with Oakland as a defensive forward. He had 20 points in 69, only 1 counter, but saw action in 76 games. 70 helped the Seals get to their second straight playoff. 31 points in 76 contests, including 6 goals. Now, 71, as their only All-Star selection, found his way to 17 points in 78 games, including 4 goals. Now, here it gets freaky, ladies and gentlemen. 72, he's part of the Stanley Cup winning Boston Bruins that season. Although he didn't play in the postseason, he did score 1 counter in 3 contests for the Big Bad Bruins. 72, mostly in the AHL with the Braves. He had 75 points, including 35 goals in 74 games, 5 points in the postseason. 73, split time between the Braves and the Bruins. 2 goals and 3 assists for 5 points. 74. Sorry about it. Excuse me. That to read again here for you. 73. Bruins 11 points in 45 games. 2 goals in the postseason, and had 5 points in 7 games for the Braves. Now this is a Boston Bruins team in 73. Had Bobby Orr and Esposito, all the top players. 74. 1 assist in 7 games, but found himself with Detroit Red Wings again, with 37 points in 57 games, including 12 goals. 75, split time between Detroit and Virginia, 18 points in 31 games, including 7 counters, and 4 goals and 4 assists for 8 points in 26 games with the Wheels that year. Now 76, found himself in the WHA with the New England Whalers and their big, solid franchise. 4 goals, 13 assists for 17 points in 76 contests. And their big playoff run, he had 2 points in 17 games. 77, the Whalers again, 21 points in 64 games, mostly as a defensive player. and also played with the Rhode Island Reds in the AHL, 6 points in 8 games. Now, in 78, he moved to Europe with Jocalet with 4 goals, 2 assists for 6 points. NHL totals, 147 points in 419 games, 43 counters, 5 points in the postseason, 2 goals. CPHL, 39 goals, 75 assists for 114 points in 155 games, 13 points in the playoffs. And WHA, 140 games, 7 goals, 31 assists for 38 points, and 1 counter in the postseason. Now, the idea about Doug Roberts, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very well-respected player and coach. Now, he made the Connecticut College Athletic Hall of Fame in 2011, and the honors were tremendous. This is what he said in tribute to our great player. For over 2 decades, Doug Roberts was the foundation of Connecticut College's Department of Athletics, and as a coach, administrator, and faculty member. A respected and loyal member of the athletic department for 23 years, he played a key role in the development of college men's athletic programs. His efforts to establish and sustain a top-notch men's ice hockey program attracted males to campus and serves as an example for other growing men's athletic programs at the facility. In addition, the early success of Roberts' ice hockey teams were a principal factor in the college's admission to the New England Small College Athletic Conference, NESAC, in '82. Now, when he joined the college's coaching staff in '79, Roberts had the challenging task to develop a competitive men's ice hockey program in the wake of the college's embracing co-education with the acceptance of male students. 1 year after competing at the club level, the '81 Camels posted a winning record 12-10-1 in their first season of varsity play. Throughout the '80s, Connecticut College ice hockey squads were regularly ranked number 1 and 2 in the Eastern College Athletic Conference, ESAC South Division. From '86 to '90, Roberts' teams earned an average 60 wins per season and received 5 consecutive bids to the ESAC tournament. After finishing the '85 campaign as the South runner-up, the Camels were division semifinals 3 straight years before capturing the 1990 ESAC South Division crown. Now, in '91, Connecticut College was invited to join the ESAC East as a stronger and more committed division of ESAC hockey. The Camels were the '88 East runner-up when they hosted the championship round and they reached the East Division quarterfinals in '96 and '99. Now, in directing the Camel ice hockey team from infancy, he built a nationally ranked program, posting a strong 252, 249, 28 mark over 23 seasons before retiring from coaching in 2004. These players have won numerous awards and honors, and 4 standouts have earned induction in the Connecticut College Athletic Hall of Fame: Nigel Bentley, Jim Brown, Chip Orcott, and Todd Taplin. As an adjunct professor of phys ed, he taught several skills courses, including skating, tennis, and golf. Roberts also flawlessly ran the college Daytona Arena for a quarter century. Tireless ambassador for the sport of hockey, he created several youth ice hockey and public skating programs for the southeastern Connecticut community. Now, Roberts, again a native of Detroit, was a tree sport high school standout, receiving all-state football recognitions, in addition to excelling in ice hockey and baseball. He accepted full scholarship to play football at Michigan State University under the condition he could also play hockey, and the rest is history. Now, again, he became the first American player to skate an NHL All-Star game when he represented the Golden Seals at the '71 event. Roberts passed on his ice hockey prowess to his 2 sons, who had their own thriving careers. Doug Roberts played ice hockey for his father, helping lead the Camels through a 4-year 59, 34, and 2 mark at the 1990 ESAC South Championship. He graduated as one of the program's all-time leading scorers. Now, after a stellar hockey career at the University of Michigan, Dave Roberts played for the U.S. team in the '94 Winter Olympics. Following his father in pro hockey, he had an NHL career spanning 11 seasons, playing for the St. Louis Blues, Edmonton Oilers, and Vancouver Canucks. Now, Doug Roberts has 2.5 decades of alumni who speak very highly of him regarding how the way he taught them about life. Praises Fran Shields, Catherine Wink Christoffers, 45 Director of Athletics, Chair of the Physical Education Department, and a former assistant ice hockey coach during Doug's tenure. Many successful careers after college were due to Doug's leadership. Now, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, there's Americans that played in the All-Star game in the 1970s, but I think what they're referring to, it was a rare occasion that an American-born player, or even American by citizenship would play in the NHL All-Star game. But I think it wasn't a statistics with this guy. He was a leader no matter where he went. I remember his time in Boston. Dick Irvin had said about that. He said if this guy ever opens out, he's going to be a 20-goal scorer. I think Boston saw something like everybody did. A hard worker, an intelligent player, and my God, to play in Connecticut and NCAA, you got to be good. I mean, some of the best basketball, hockey, and sports, multi-sport athletes come from colleges in the Connecticut region. So anyway, Doug Roberts Sr., a tremendous player and a tremendous motivator. So ladies and gentlemen, it's our latest tribute to Detroit players of renown. If you like what you're doing here with our Michigan NHL and sport, Pro Hockey podcast, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share.